What's going on, fam? It is Poet. He's bare sick, bro. I'm so unwell. This is a mad thing. How'd you get a cold in the summer, but it's hot?
That means you've been working hard, bro.
But why is it called a cold if I've touched your forehead and your forehead's warm? Where does the cold aspect come from?
That is very, very true.
You think about that. Anyway, as he's thinking about that, let's move on. We are here
Why
at the
do we call
what?
buildings when they're
No,
already built?
I've said that time ago. Like, bro, you're so late. You've missed the bus, the train. You're stranded now. You're trying to order an Uber. There's no network.
Told her smile for the camera. I went blow with the camera. Then I went down with a hammer. You and your free friends, come link with us for the weekend. Them man pre us, we don't pre them. My don's finesse it in Sweden. Us man are down in the DM. My don's finessing in Sweden.
What's going on, everyone? This is a transfer special. I am not going to have the energy I usually have due to the fact that I am ill, but I have got a special guest with me because Vuj is out here in New York, Millie rocking. It is Stevo. Yeah, Matting.
I'm going to pump you up, man. No, not that seemed weird. I'm going to give you the energy you need. Battery boost.
I can't wait till Vuj comes back. Anyway, let's do a couple of comments before we get started. Salamander says, Lacazette to Liverpool. Vuj, man's gas, fam. Lacazette to Arsenal. He scored bare penalties, not going to lie. Fam, Vuj, you were getting killed for that.
Are they true quotes that Vuj done?
Yeah, that's the reason why they got quotation
I hate people like that.
Why?
I hate people like that. Because let's be honest. When you're talking football, is Lacazette a good player? Yes or no? Whether he goes to your team or goes to another team, is he a good player? That's how I do football, innit? But whatever.
BJC Davis says, Poet copying fits from my auntie's closet now. Absolute scenes. Don't fucking give out my secrets, mate. I like this hat, though.
How do you feel about all that?
What do you mean?
Like, the men in women's clothing there.
It's not really that type of show, mate, so but we can talk about it another time.
Yeah?
Kenny
Okay.
says, what the fuck's Poet looks like a giraffe, but he's dressed like a zebra and a cheetah. Make up your mind, bro. You're right.
It's like this Poet just gets roasted every week, yeah.
Yeah, because half of the people that watch the show are white. Anyway, let's go on to some rumours. Now, before we get onto the rumour about Wayne Rooney apparently signing for Everton, let's take a look at the reason why it's possibly happened. Lukaku was spotted in America with Pogba just last week wearing a red t-shirt. Now, I didn't think much of it.
Whoa.
I didn't think much of it. But now, Donny has signed for Manchester United for a whopping £75 million. This possibly means Rooney going in the opposite direction.
Well, I did see Rooney, no lie. He was in Blackpool with Phil Jagielka in a blue t-shirt.
So you're just going to make up rumours now?
Hey, I'm not saying.
I'm saying the Pogba situation is really on the net. Like this, there is no reason
if
for
Rooney signs for Everton, then my rumour's true.
Bro, why the hell would anyone go Blackpool?
I know, it's bad. I'll take Afghan Dan though.
What do you think about Everton's opportunities and chances now on progressing? They finished 7th last year. I'd imagine they would want to push on and try and compete for Champions League. But now, when you're selling your goal machine, how does that sort of dampen your chances?
Well, I've got a little stat for you.
Go on, brother.
If you take away Lukaku's goals that he scored for Everton last season, they still would have been in the same position.
Oh, real life?
Yeah, that's a fact, right? But I don't watch all that. He's still a key player. Them goals, he could have scored the first goal on a 4-0 win, but the first goal changed the game. So 100%. I don't go with that, but that's a stat. Here's my thing with Everton as well. They have been doing some great business, meaning they've signed some little kid from Malaga.
21 years old, used to play for Barcelona.
Used to be for Barcelona.
Yeah.
5.5 million. Now, that annoys me being a West Ham fan, that they can go out and find 5.5 million players and we can't, but oh well.
You also got to look at the fact that gaffer is Ronald Koeman, one of the most respected footballers in the history, bro. He used to play for Barcelona.
Yeah, that's true.
Your gaffer Slaven Bilic, cuz. He looks like he listens to rock music, probably smokes a little bit of weed on the time to time, and just doesn't care about anything in life.
I'd love to smoke a joint with Slav.
How about United? What does it mean for United? Just signing Lukaku, 75 million. Now they've got their striker. Apparently ending interest in Morata. Morata was 70 mil. I think that's a good, it's a good situation to be in. You're looking at 70 mil for an individual that hasn't played Premier League football before, or 75 for an individual that has scored goals in the Premier League, proven hat-trick, so on and so forth. I think it's probably a better option to get Lukaku. How do you feel about the situation, Mr. Steve A?
I think personally, and people, I've said it before. Lukaku's great. He's great. Yeah. I still think he's got room for improvement. Now, I think if he went to Madrid, Barca, them top teams that demand pressure straight away, I don't think Lukaku is ready for that.
Fam, what do you reckon, Copper fam? Leave a comment and let us know. Is Lukaku a fantastic signing for Manchester United. Will he do well? Will he flop? Everton, have they done good business? Got 75 million in. Apparently Wayne Rooney as well. They signed a little boy from Malaga.
Centre half as well. I can't think.
Mr. Keane. They signed Keano from Burnley.
Oh, bloody hell, of course, yes.
So
but what's going to happen? So they
signed
got
Pickford
Keane.
from Sunderland. Anyway, leave a comment. Let us know what you think about Everton.
Yeah.
I'm not that impressed. I mean, I wouldn't sign a goalkeeper from Sunderland for 30 mil. I don't think that would happen in any country in the world where the bottom team gets their keeper sold for 30 mil. But what do I know? Timsy's asked me to read out a rumour from a fantastic publication called The Sun. No one buy it. Manchester United captain Wayne Rooney, 31, has been withdrawn from the club's tour of the US and will complete a free transfer by the end of the week to Everton, who are also looking to sign Arsenal striker Olivier Giroud.
Yes.
That is all I'm going to say on the matter because the Sun can kiss my ass. Can we move on? God bless you.
Big up Rooney.
Anyway, moving on to a signing from, that's confused me. I don't know how to pronounce his second name. I think it's Antonio Rudiger. To Chelsea, the right back from Roma, who apparently the Daily Mirror, another great publication, he's come out and apparently said he wants to leave Roma because of the racism he experienced, so he thought I'll sign for Chelsea. Now, the reason why that makes no sense to me, that's like me saying, I'm going to leave Black China because I can't take her sleeping with all these guys. I want to go and get with, I don't know, Amber Rose. It's just, you're just going to the same situation, brother.
But is there
Their
a
captain
less...
was John Terry for years.
Is there a less of the two evils?
Big man, have it. Why is that an option?
That's true.
This Donny came out and said, oh, I love Arsenal. Anyway, Chelsea this, Chelsea that. Is that a good signing for Chelsea? Right back. They play three at the back and then they play, obviously, the wing backs. Does that potentially mean the end for Victor Moses?
Yeah.
Copper fan, what do you reckon about the potential arrival of Rudiger? Will that definitely mean the end of Victor Moses? Possibly his last game for Chelsea was getting sent off in the FA Cup final where Aaron Ramsey decided to turn up and score the winner. I love my Arsenal fans. God bless you all. As we move on to a next rumour, staying with Chelsea, as they're also trying to sign another player from Italy, this time Juventus, Mr. Sandro. The London Evening Standard says Juventus offered Brazilian left-back Alexandro 84k a week to attempt to keep him, but Chelsea are ready to pay 61 million for this 26-year-old. Will be a world record fee for a defender. I'm not going to talk about money in football anymore because there's just no point. Lukaku's just moved for 75 million, which is a mad thing. I don't know how. And I'll tell you this, when Everton paid 28 million for him, I said, have you not lost your minds? What a great bit of business that was.
Hang on. Didn't Chelsea pay 28 million for him as well? I might be wrong, but I'm sure.
I believe they did, but Everton have made
I'm
their money back.
Yeah, they've done well.
Well done. But anyway, yeah, Juventus. Sandro, I saw him in the Champions League final. Looks like a very good player. Again, could that possibly mean the end for Michael Alonso? Is he not good enough?
Well, this is it. Don't you feel with the Chelsea team, their fullbacks done well. Alonso, Moses done really, really well. But they're the ones that, for me, you could replace. And it's crazy saying that because they played well.
Copper fam, leave some comments about Chelsea. Is that good business for Chelsea? Is there any other areas in the field you would like to see strengthened, especially with the apparent departure of Diego Costa, who might go to a Atletico Madrid for 22 mil and actually not play and sign in January? Let us know what you think about that and who would you like to get to come in, because Lukaku apparently was going to go to Chelsea. So if Diego Costa leaves, who do Chelsea have up front? Solanke. Give us a break. Troy Deeney to Leicester City, 20 mil. Is this a good move for Troy Deeney's career?
Yeah. Yeah, 100%. Plus, Leicester have just signed the Sevilla captain.
Good player?
Oh, mate, quality player. 3 years in the Europa final. I know it's Europa, but...
It's all right.
Yeah, 3 years, so it's good pedigree for Leicester. Deeney knocking because he wins everything in the air. Wins his hold-up play as a target man. He's underrated. Yeah. Really underrated. So you got him playing with Vardy, with this new captain, the Sevilla captain in midfield, with Captain Morgan at the back, with Schmeichel. Again, you've got a little foundation there, man.
Decent spine now.
Yes.
Also, can I just thank Vardy for not signing for Arsenal? Because if you did sign for Arsenal, we wouldn't have Lacazette. Sorry to bring everything back to Arsenal, but I'm really excited because Wenger spent 52 mil, which is a mad thing to me.
That's good.
Moving on to Ross Barkley. Also, Leicester City fans, let us know. Do you feel that, I mean, what does next season bring for you? 2 seasons ago, you were the champions. Last season, trying to avoid relegation. What happens this season? Do you push on again for Champions League football? Leave a comment and let us know what you think about the potential arrival of Troy Deeney. As we talk about something that's been definitely happening all summer in terms of a rumour for a couple of years now, which is Ross Barkley leaving Everton, this time to go to Tottenham Hotspur. That fantastic publication called The Sun, once again, is quoting it 50 million. I would say that is terrible business.
If Pickford's going for 30 million, then Barkley should be valued. That's what Everton are going to be thinking.
Pickford. Leave a comment and let us know what you think about the potential arrival of Ross Barkley. If you're a Spurs fan, are you happy? Everton fans, are you happy to see him go? Or is that an individual you'd want to see stay at your club? As we go to Arsenal, and we talk about Hector Bellerin to Barcelona. This is a rumour. Again, it's one of them ones that float around every single year. These rumours make me really sick. It's like Kalou. Kalou was linked with Arsenal every year for like 50 years. And Villa. Patrick Vieira was leaving every year for like 9 years. He wasn't even there that long. Like, I just think this is the Daily Express trying to move units. And I'm contributing to helping you. So I'm going to quit now and tell you, look, fuck off. Let's talk about some done deals, man. Let's talk about some done deals. John Terry to Aston Villa. What do you think, Stevo?
All you players, hide your wives. That's what I think.
Lacazette has signed for Arsenal for a record fee for Arsenal, apparently 45, 46 million.
Quality.
Moving up to 52 million.
Quality.
Have Arsenal finally got the striker that's going to...
Yes. Yes.
Comparisons to Ian Wright. I've seen comparisons in terms of style to Aguero. How would you sort of, just for people that haven't watched Lacazette, how would you describe him as a striker?
You would get, and when I say you would get a 7 every game, that means you're going to get a good game every game. Now, he might give you 9s and 10s, 8s, whatever, but you're going to get a 7 every single game from him. And what he is, he's quick, he's strong, he's got an eye for goal, right? That's what Arsenal have needed. That's all they've needed. Anything else, quality-wise, they've got.
Anyway, moving on to Michael Keane, someone we brought up earlier, signing for Everton. The boy used to be at Man United, moved to Burnley, started his career somewhat again, has progressed into the England side, now gone to 7th place last season, Everton. Good signing for them?
Yes.
35 million?
Yes.
Overpriced Englishman?
No.
Wow, 35 million for Michael Keane?
Well, we're talking probably the best English defender we got at the moment.
Are you serious?
Because we've got shit defenders, bro.
One player you brought up earlier on, Sandro Ramirez, signing for Everton for 5.2 million from Malaga.
14 goals he scored.
You mean 14?
One, bro, but 5 million. We're seeing players that have scored less than that go for 60s, bro. You're going to ask me who? But they're out there. Find it. Research, please. They're out there.
He's asked for Tim's.
They're out there. They're out there. But I'm saying 5 million. I think it was 5.5 as it goes. But that's his release clause. Bro, that's amazing, man.
Do you know what? To be fair, in the modern day market, to get a striker for 5 mil and to take a risk, he's young as well. He's been at Barcelona. It's probably a decent little risk from Everton. There's not going to be pressure to score every week. He can actually build, and by the end of the season, he actually might be a very prolific striker. Thomas Ince signed for Huddersfield. He was the individual that we all thought was going to be probably now in the England side competing. It hasn't gone the way in which he anticipated when he was at Blackpool. He's back in the Premier League now with Huddersfield. Is this the perfect opportunity for him to rejuvenate his Premier League career?
Yeah. He done it right in the Championship with Derby last 2 years, but he's been doing bits. He's been doing bits. And this goes to show this whole English thing. We're playing for a winger that didn't even get into the Championship Team of the Year. Might correct me if I'm wrong on that one, but 10 million, like it's crazy.
The final signing, I feel, is one of the ones that I want also to happen at my club, where you sign a player at the club and you just renew his contract. Sanchez, if you're watching, my G. Messi signing a new contract and apparently on like 500 and something bags a week. Cristiano is due to get upset very, very soon. What do you say about Messi, man? Got married, fantastic dancer, if you like that type of dancing with his missus, who's incredible, childhood sweetheart, new contract, and after tax, he still gets paid the same thing because he doesn't pay his tax. What kind of man, what type of man is this?
He's living the life.
Proper, innit?
He's living that, like, when you're a kid, but you know me, I'm sorry, I know you need to go pee.
I'm dying.
But when you're a kid...
I've drank 2 litres of water already.
Have you? That's good though.
Yeah, it's
healthy. That's healthy. When you're a kid, when you say, oh, I want to be a professional, like there's certain people that like is the pinnacle. MJ in basketball, yeah? I'm thinking it's
MJ
Messi.
in music.
MJ, I'm a Prince guy, to be honest.
Serious?
Yeah, I'm a Prince guy. But MJ's still great. But yeah, Messi now, he's just set that, bro, he's got it all.
Anyway, Copper fam, leave comments to let us know about everything we have spoken about today, the transfers, the rumours, so on and so forth. From next week, publications from The Sun and Daily Mirror will not be used. And yeah, everyone have a good time. Like Wireless is happening tomorrow. If you haven't got tickets, just play every single individual you see really loud in your house and piss off your mum. God bless you all. I love you all. Jesus was a fantastic man, and so is Stevo.
Have it nice. Have it nice.
No, don't. I really miss Vuj.
Sorry, I won't do that again.
Thank you.